What's up, everybody, and welcome back to All Sports Media TV. I am your host, KJ the Great. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe button. But first things first, I hope and pray everything is great your way. Now, let's get into it. We talking fight week, baby. It's fight week, and we got the heavyweight action going down. Heavyweight action going down between the current IBF heavyweight champion, Daniel Dynamite Dubois, and Anthony AJ Joshua. Yes, 96,000 people will be in attendance for this fight. And what a fight I think it is going to be. Daniel Dubois is Daniel Dubois has 21 wins, 2 losses, no draws, with 20 wins by way of knockout. Anthony Joshua, 28 wins, 3 losses, no draws, 25 wins by way of knockout. Anthony Joshua is a former 2-time unified heavyweight champion who dropped his titles to the current the former undisputed heavyweight champion Alexander Usyk. And to back fights, he was outboxed and outclassed. Had some mental breakdown, took a little hiatus, but has had a sort of a resurgent. He went with different trainers, and he's you know, got himself back into his early looking days, when he was coming up, and it looked like he was just a gladiator, the guy in the sport. Uh, excuse me. But yes, he's had this ultimate resurgent. He's on a 4-fight win streak. I don't look at his last fight as a part of it. He got the KO over Francis Ngannou, second round knockout. Nothing really there. It was more so to make a statement that, hey, look, Tyson Fury, look what I did versus what you did. As now, they opened up the seating to 96,000, and it's more so to say, hey, Anthony, hey, Tyson Fury, you had 92,000, 93,000. Hey, look, I got 96,000. Woohoo! Type of deal. But I don't pay no mind to that. Now, Daniel Dubois, he's had a bit of a resurgence himself. Um, he had to struggle. He lost the fight, took a knee against Joe Joyce, in which he broke his orbital, and he came back. It wasn't the best comeback. He tore his ACL in his next fight or something like that, and he spent a year out the ring. But he's in the Riyadh season. He's had a bit of a resurgence for himself. His back was against the wall against Jarrell Miller. You lose this fight, you're pretty much on the downside. And he lost to before that, he lost to Alexander Usyk as well, in which many people thought he should have been granted 10 count. And that when he went to the body of Alexander Usyk, it was close. If it was a low blow, man, I don't know, but it was close. It looked like a clean punch to the stomach. And he kind of just mentally checked out after that because the referee gave Alexander Usyk an extended amount of time to recover. And he was just checked out. You can see it in his face. He went down from a straight jab and pretty much he checked out. He gave up. But he bounced back with the 10th round KO over Jarrell Miller over in Saudi. And it was more so, it was a good confidence builder and a good place to get him back in the winning column. And then he took on the IBF, then interim heavyweight champion, Filip Hrgovic. And he came out and he was blazing. He was blazing. He was putting his punches together. Now he was taking some leather, taking some right hands from Felix Hergovic, but there was a difference. You can see the difference from the Jarrell Miller fight, the Alexander Usyk fight, to the Hergovic fight. He was ready and he was willing to go out on his shield and let everybody know that he is still here. And he's Daniel Dynamite Dubois for a reason. So I thought that was a great, great win for him. The biggest win of his career. I definitely think that put him in a different mode of confidence. Now, let's talk this fight with him and AJ. With this fight, in my opinion, this is going to be a test of wills. Okay. Man versus man, the test of wills. Who can take whose punches? Who's going to push through when those punches are landing? Okay? Because we seen Anthony Joshua give up as well when he fought Andy Ruiz. And a lot of people say, oh, no, no, he didn't give up. The ref just counted him out or called the fight up. No, he gave up because the ref gave him multiple times to get engaged and he kept his hands on the rope. He gave up as well. So we're going to call it like it is. But in talking and listening to somebody who sparred both of these fighters, one he said one fighter has the technical ability along with the power, along with power. But when you're talking raw punching power, the other side has that. One side is Anthony Joshua, one side is Daniel Dubois. So you gotta know. I know somebody who's said he sparred both of these guys. So I have to take his word from it. Now the raw power, that right there is something to not toy with. The technical power is that Olympic prowess, and you put the power behind all that. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roll with a knockout in this fight. Somebody's getting knocked out. These two fighters sparred each other years back when Daniel Dubois was about 17 years old. So nothing really for me to take note from. I don't like taking note from a sparring session, but it can give you some insight on the fight. But for me, I think where Daniel Dubois is in his career and Anthony Joshua is in his career, I think somebody's getting knocked out. And I think it's gonna have to be a knockout. A knockout. And I want to pick Anthony Joshua. He's the favorite. Although he's not the champion, he's the favorite. I want to pick Anthony Joshua. But I'm hard pressed to, man. I'm just so hard pressed to because I like Daniel Dubois. But I think where Daniel Dubois is, he just needs a little extra oomph. But don't be surprised if Daniel Dubois clips Anthony Joshua because it can be done. But I'm going to roll with Anthony Joshua because I think he's solely on a mission to be not only be three-time heavyweight champion, he still wants to be undisputed champion, but he also wants to try to get secure that fight with Tyson Fury to solidify himself as the best of the British heavyweights of this era. Now, Tyson Fury has already proven that he's arguably the best British heavyweight of this era. He beat Klitschko and he beat Deontay Wilder. Although he lost to Alexander Usyk, I mean Anthony Joshua has not beaten him, or when Deontay Wilder was that guy, him. So I'm gonna roll with Anthony Joshua. Middle rounds, somewhere around 6 to 8, get the KO and pick up the IBF strap, three-time heavyweight champion. Let me know what you guys think. I still think that Daniel Dubois, he's got that big chance. I'm just gonna keep it real. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Peace.